For today's demonstration, we'll be practicing the ARN standard vaginal prep. So hand sanitize, beep, beep. Hand sanitize, and then I will open my kit and prepare. As I'm opening my kit, I'm cautiously pulling away, creating a sterile feel. I will bend. Anything 1-inch border around or hanging off the edges is not considered sterile. I will make sure my patient's appropriately positioned. And then I will open my gloves from a different location. Ideally, a bedside table, but for today, we will use the part of the bed that's not being used. Making sure my jacket is buttoned so it doesn't get in the way. Open my gloves using a closed glove technique, not to stack my gloves at all. Pulling them all the way down, allowing for the most coverage. Now I'm preparing my field, and I'm working so that I'm set up. And to the side, we will pretend I have a garbage. I have my drapes. I'm pulling out a scrub and a paint. Our paint, I'm going to put in a little container and put all my sponges together. For our paint, that is the only thing we use on the inside cavity. I'm pouring into the tray. I'm putting 3 sponge sticks into my paint. For my scrub today, I will put in the opposite section, and I will put at least 3 sponges in this. Oh, my lovely assistant has gotten my garbage so I can demonstrate proper sterility. With one of the drapes for my kit today, I will make sure that I'm putting the waterproof side down, cupping my fingers to protect them, and gently tuck underneath my patient's bottom, creating a water barrier and a place for my fluids to drop. Okay. I am going to start with a prep stick in my vagina, keeping it stick with plenty of length, and I'm going to turn 1, 2, 3 times. I am leaving my stick of prep, and then I'm going to begin scrubbing. I'm going to start at my mons pubis and create a barrier with my wings, and I'm going to scrub down, working my way out, dropping, grabbing another sponge, again, starting at my mons pubis, using my protective wings. I'm going to go straight down, making sure I got my urethra. Touch the rectum, I'm throwing it away, again with my wings, going straight down, and then working my way to my left. If you should be contaminated, change your gloves or move to your other hand. As you notice, I have not used my left hand. It is still sterile. This is dirty from my scrub. Now I'm going to twist 3 more times, pull out, drop. Then I'm going to grab my blue towel, again, pressing with my hands, only the front of my hands, to make sure I have all the excess. Then I will pull away and drop to my garbage. Now I'm ready to paint my patient. Again, I'm going to grab a paint stick, wring out the excess, and place in my patient's vagina, and twist, and twist, and twist, and leave. I leave this as my marker for my vaginal vault. With my sponge, I again begin with my paint, mons pubis, working my way down and out, dropping. Again, scrubbing, another sponge, my mons pubis, making sure I'm going directly down my center, touching my rectum, and done. You notice my hands never drop below my waist except when I'm reaching into our solutions. Ideally, we make everything waist height. Now I am on my last sponge, starting, and then I would be creating that extra scrubbed area. Done. Now I'm pulling out the stick, throwing it away. My last stick. In, twist, 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 pull out. If I were placing a Foley, I would change my gloves to then place my Foley. Then I can pull everything away and my patient is prepped.